So today we're going to be talking about just how this 240 SX behind me has changed my life. What do you guys say we just hop and go for a ride, and we'll talk all about it.
Channel, what's going on? Welcome. We'll try and cut down a little bit on this wind noise for you guys. And if the audio is not too great, I apologize. I have a microphone, I tested it out. Luckily I did before this video, and it has like this white noise just constant in the background and just does not, it's not good. So we're gonna give this a shot. Hopefully it's okay. So for those that are new and aren't aware of this car, and this is the first time you guys have seen this channel, make sure you guys check out some of the past, well, most recent content. We just got this baby dyno tuned. Making over 400 horsepower. So it's just a blast of a car. And we've done a lot of back road kind of cruising and just ripping around. So if you guys are new, like I said, go check that stuff out before or after, either way. But we're just gonna go ahead and talk about exactly how this car changed my life, man. She's still cold. Can't give her the beans yet. So I guess we'll take it back to what, 4 years ago now? Back to 2013. Man, it's crazy to think that I've had this car for 4 years now. But I have, and man, it has come an extremely long way. And I hope this video isn't gonna be too long and too kind of cumbersome for you guys. Hopefully we kind of make it a little bit entertaining. We'll try and have some turbo noises in and out, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, back to 2013. This car completely changed everything I know. I mean, this car taught me everything I know about cars. Seriously, I didn't go to school for cars or anything like that. Like, this was all new. And so let's just start off with the car itself. So I bought the shell, bare shell, in Buffalo, New York. It was completely buried in dust. It was brown when I bought it. It was sitting for about 7 years, I think, in that barn, collecting dust. And I had to revive it, you know what I mean? Now this, believe it or not, is my third 240? My third 240. My first 240 was extremely clean. Didn't last long. And then my second 240 was an absolute rot box. I mean, that thing was just so rusty. It was really, really embarrassing to drive. So we got rid of that. I actually made money on that somehow. On buying a shell that had no rust, you know what I mean? Like, I needed this thing to be spotless, because rust for me is just, at this point, it's not even worth dealing with. If it's, no, honestly, no rust. I can't even deal with it. So luckily I found this thing, this gem, in upstate New York, which is just the Rust Belt. So when I found this car on Craigslist, it was completely apart. There was nothing, there was no motor, there was no trans, all the wiring was out of it, all the interior was out of it. For those of you that have been around the channel, it basically looked like the shell does in my garage right now. Obviously the body was cleaner and stuff, but this is also original paint, which is just mind-blowing. So I bought the car. I knew it didn't have rust, and the Craigslist ad had been up for 3 minutes before I hit the dude up. 3 minutes, and I used to search Craigslist every day after work, but for whatever odd reason, I decided on that day to search before work. And if I hadn't, the car would have been sold, like, no doubt about it. It was all just meant to be. Like, everything happens for reasons, guys. Whether it's good or bad, the end result is always for good. It's just, I've learned that about little things, you know, because it will always turn around for the better. It always will. If you believe it will, it will. I kid you not, all right? Personal experience. I picked up the shell. There was just boxes of parts. Like I said, it was all disassembled. Picked it up for $1,900. It was just a bare shell, very, very pricey, but there's no rust. It's very clean. There are some little, you know, scratches here and there, but overall, for a 30-year-old car, it's epic. So I got the car, brought it home, washed it, and I was like, oh my God, mind blown. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. Because like I said, it was brown when I bought the damn thing from sitting in that barn for 7+ years. Collecting dust. So I brought it home, I washed it, I fell in love instantly, and from that point I just was going hard to get this thing done. I kid you not, you may or may not believe me, it's fine, but the truth is I got that car done. I bought it on the 3rd of May. I had it on the road by the 21st. Like, my registration tag shows 5/21/13 or 13, and like the car would have been done in 2 weeks, and this is with the RB20 swap. Don't remember, like, I had the RB20 before I bought the shell because I bought it locally, and actually that whole motor ended up blowing up on me. So if you guys want to hear that story, let me know, and we'll kind of maybe do one a week, kind of story time type of deals, if you guys enjoy it. So the reason why I say this car changed my life, first off, it taught me incredible, oh, nice little Focus RS. It taught me an incredible amount of knowledge and just skills. Like I said, I didn't go to school. No one taught me. I didn't grow up with anyone feeding me information, or I don't have a sibling that's into that. I don't really have a family member that's really into building cars. So it's just crazy. It's I don't know how it happened. I just love cars. Like, and add to the fact that here we are making YouTube videos on it. You know what I mean? Like, who would have thought a car could turn out to make, you can make a living out of it and just create awesome content and people watch it, and it's just so cool. Like, this is my dream, to be honest. It really is. Like, my personal dream is to just build cars and, you know, build people's dreams, because I know what it's like to have your dream done. This is my dream. I'm currently driving it. It just was finished 2 weeks ago, since we finally got it tuned after 4 years of ownership. So when I first got the car all together, it was just on an RB20 turbo, all stock, bone stock, just bolt-ons, exhaust, you know, intercooler, you know, intake, just your average stuff. Why is it so busy right now? So I mean, and it was fun. I drove that thing on the stock turbo for 2 years. It made 249 to the wheels on a hub dyno, on 12 PSI on the RB25 turbo, which is bolt-ons, no tune, stock ECU, it was a fun car, man. That was an extremely fun car. So now here we are sitting with a Precision 5558, you know, ECU Masters EMU standalone, you know, just a really nice top mount setup. It's just, you guys have no idea how just stoked I am. I feel like I wanted to kind of share the story with you, just to act as almost a little bit like as inspiration for you guys, because a lot of people think you need to go to school, or you need to do this, or have some formal education to be able to do these things. No, that's completely not true at all. I mean, the way I look at it, it's just a big Lego kit. I think people just get like a little bit overwhelmed. You know, it's a car, you know, like, oh my God, it's a car, you know, like literally that's about it. I feel like it's intimidating almost, right? I mean, I feel like I was intimidated, but you almost just kind of have to calm down, lay everything out, look at all the stuff you have, and be like, all right, where do we start? What can we do? Let's figure out how things work. That's all you really have to do, is figure out how things work. And if you can figure out how they work, you're pretty much in the clear zone. Like, you can do pretty much anything. And like I said, there's so much info online, and you know, Google, just Google stuff, guys. Before you just start asking, freaking out, just Google it, YouTube it. There's so much stuff out there. Like, if I have a problem, I Googled it, and 90% of the time I found the answer. That's why I always tell people, don't get discouraged, okay? Like, I went through so much trouble and so much headache with this car. Like, ever since I went big turbo and changed the ECU to Nistune, I had nothing but stress and troubles. Like last year, I drove the car on I drove it on 5 cylinders for half the year. Like, hopefully this video gave you guys a little bit of kind of motivation, determination, something to just fuel your fire a little bit, because we got to keep this whole car enthusiast builder, you know, thing going. We can't let this art die. A lot of people now, I've noticed, they just send their stuff to shops. I get that time's a thing, but I mean, there's 24 hours in a day. There's more than enough time to do what you got to do. Let's be honest here, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's more than enough time. So, again, if this helped you guys in any shape, way, or, you know, in any way, shape, or form, please let me know, because I just want to try and motivate and just help people get what they want. Because I've been through it all. I've been through the downs, I've been through the ups, and let me tell you, ups are a whole lot better, and you can't get to the ups unless you've been through the downs, okay? Like, it's not how many times you fall, okay? And that has no relevance. It's how many times you can get back up. Like, seriously, that is the truth. And the people that continue to get back up, oh, little GT350 here. So hopefully this video was somewhat enjoyable to you guys. We're just cruising, so I figured, you know, this is this kind of story that I'm very proud of the car. I'm very proud of myself for being able to do it when I didn't think I could. It's just one of those stories where you can really look back, and it changed my life. Again, I'm not gonna say, I will continue to say that because it's so true. So for all you guys watching, go make your dreams happen. I'm serious. Like, what's stopping you? Seriously, your parents? You know, no. You know, do what you want to do. If it's a good cause, if the end goal is good and positive, go for it. Don't let anyone take you down. They just don't want to see you succeed. It's true. So, as always, I think we're gonna cut it out here, guys. I don't want to make it too long. I'm actually about to be where I need to be right now. So, if you guys are new, make sure to subscribe. I appreciate you all for sticking around and watching my story, hear me talk a little bit. Here's some boost. And